What's up guys, John here and welcome back to Johnmunstudios. In today's video, I'm going to give you a tip on how you can organize your piano roll when editing multiple parts at the same time. Let's get right to it. Okay, so here I have a basic string section, so violin 1, 2, viola, cello, and bass, and I have them playing chords right now. So let's say you want to edit all of these at the same time, but if we open up the piano roll after highlighting all of them and see what we have here, it can get a little bit daunting at times because you don't know which notes you're moving around, and obviously the top note is violin 1, then we have violin 2, viola, cello, and bass. But sometimes the piano roll can look a little scary and voices can cross. So I'm going to show you a way where we can actually manipulate these pitches very easily together in the piano roll. So the first thing is I've color coded this all different colors on purpose to show you a cool trick that Cubase has, and also make sure that the tracks here correspond to the track names here, because when you open up the piano roll, the structure here where you can choose the different parts, it's going to go based off of what the track name is called, not the actual instrument track here, but the MIDI region here. So you got to make sure that they line up with the same exact name. So what we could do here is, first of all, here are 3 different tips that can help you out here. You can solo all of these parts, so that way when you're working inside of Cubase, if you have anything else inside of here like brass or woodwinds, when you go inside the piano roll and you press this solo button, you're only going to listen to the parts that are actively inside of the piano roll. The next thing we got to make sure that we're doing is when you select the active part only. When this box is white, that means it is activated. So anytime you move, even if you have all of these selected, if you have active part only, it will only move the top line. As opposed to turning this off, you can highlight now all of them and they all move at the same time. So just keep in mind that you can do that inside of Cubase, and that's super helpful when you just want to manipulate one track. It depends on what track you have highlighted here, that when you have the active part available, so let's say I go to cello and I highlight these 2, you're going to see that it only activates the cello line here. So another cool thing is, the reason why I told you if you have it color coded is because if you go here to where it says, usually it's set to velocity, so you won't see these colors, you'll see velocity colors. So if I turn this up or down, you'll see that the color will change depending on velocity. But this time, we don't want that. We want the tracks to correspond to the different colors we have inside of the track list here. So the way we do that is we go into this button here, this drop down menu, and we click where it says part. Now all of the notes are going to be the exact same color as your track color. So if I pick more extreme colors, let's say I'm going to choose this to be red, this one to be this orange, this one could be a really bright yellow, and then the bass could be, let's say, this kind of dark pink or hot pink. Now when we look at the piano roll, the notes are going to correspond with the color that your track is on, which is super cool because now you can edit all of these parts at the same time while looking at all of the notes that are available in the track list from the different instruments. Now, another cool thing is that when you select a different track, notice how this purple is very vibrant. When we select violin 1, now the red becomes vibrant and the purple becomes faded. That shows you that you're working on specifically the violin 1. So right here, it's telling me that I actually forgot to delete a note here from the violin 1 part. And since I have this activated to active part only, if I delete this, it won't actually delete the bass track. But if I had it the other way around, I might accidentally delete a part that's not from this. So look, my bass note is still there, and I just deleted it from the violin track. So I left it there on purpose to show you how effective this little button here is, and how these color coding mechanism that Cubase has built in is super helpful to figure out where your notes are in the track while editing all of these notes inside the piano roll, because they're all on different tracks. We're just editing it all at the same time. So again, if I go to violin 2, we see that it becomes orange and the red fades out. Viola, we have yellow, and then bass we have the hot pink. Those are a couple tips that you can use when editing inside the piano roll with multiple tracks. You can go ahead and take advantage of this feature, especially when you're doing tracks that have a lot of similar notes like the string section or a woodwind section. If you have any questions throughout the video, please drop your comments down below and I'll get to them as soon as possible. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the ring button so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Also, don't forget to check out the Johnmunstudios store. I have a variety of merch with the official Johnmunstudios logo on it, so go ahead and check it out. I'm also going to leave my Patreon link in the description. For as little as $1 a month, you can help support this channel, as these videos do take time and effort to make. I would greatly appreciate the support. As always, don't forget to share with your musician friends. I'll see you guys soon.